Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? This is Laura, Black and White Heart Tarot and Adventure. We're going to talk today uh, a little bit about things that went on this weekend. Um, just letting you know what my adventures were. I have not put pictures up yet. I might, but I've been having problems with. I had to follow through with all of that. I don't want to get myself, um, uh, you know, in trouble with YouTube. So let's just talk about it until I figure all that out. I've been really busy. I've been doing hair this week. I've been at, I went to a psychic fair. I went out to lunch. I did a lot. Okay. So, on top of, again, on top of the fact that I work full time. So by no means am I sitting down very often. Okay. So I'll figure all that after the fact. So, yeah, so here we are. So we had a local, we had a psychic fair in the area, which has vendors, jewelry, anything having to do with, if you want to call it the metaphysical, spiritual, readers, psychics, healers of all sorts. They have a healing room where you get Reiki and different types of healing modes. It's cute. It's not big, but it's nice. And then they have it's at a hall, um, where they have a nice restaurant and bar, and that is also overlooking the Hillsborough River here in Tampa Bay area, and it's a really pretty view of the river and stuff, and just a very great day overall. Um, I actually chose to go by myself. Sometimes when I'm doing things like that, where I want to really get something out of it, um, personally, I like to go by myself because while I enjoy being with friends, it can take away from the experience because I get distracted with chatting and everything. Sometimes I really like to just go and, you know, see how I feel about the room, the energy, even meeting people. That way I can just like be one on one and not have distractions. Um, I actually went to the restaurant side, and met a very nice bartender, a female bartender. She was really nice. We had a nice conversation, and so that was nice. That was a nice meeting. And I enjoyed my lunch and everything. Had a nice chat. Met somebody new. Um, so yeah, I like doing that. Um, and I like spending time with people too, but some days I just like to go venture out on my own. Well, a lot of days actually. Um, that was nice. Oh, okay. So I will post a picture. I'll probably post a little, maybe a couple pictures of the really nice things that I got while I was there. So I got this candle. And these are all different, like um, handcrafted small businesses, or you can get them online. Um, probably should have put the names up, but I have the cards around here, but they're all different vendors and they make their own things. So this is like a coconut scented little candle, and it's probably hand poured and everything. Um, and then they sell skincare, and each vendor had a lot of different things. Believe me, I could have gotten a lot of stuff, but I tried to stay calm. I got this recently at a different store. I showed everybody. It's really pretty. Can't really see all the gold that it has. It's got like shiny gold. It's to hold cards. But anyway, that was the weekend before. So I got the candle. I got this beautiful scarf. It has like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a black cat and then it's like floral. And then it's got a moon over here. It's so pretty. I got this there, a scarf for my cards. I got I think it's called an ankh. Thought that was really awesome. I got a nice pair of earrings. Oh, I got some all organic. I don't know if organic's the right word. All natural, plant-based skin lotion, like an aloe-based lotion. It's really nice. I met a man named Jerry, and he was selling the tubs of that cream. There's bath soaps. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff there. It's really fun. So that was nice. Yeah, I good score that day. I got some really cute stuff. I'm really in love with my scarf. I mean, really, really pretty. And it was next to nothing for this scarf. And it was funny because I was looking online for scarves and then I found this one. So let me get moving. That's just some of the things I did. I went out to lunch today. I did a new customer's hair, a friend too. So that was nice. We got to know each other. Um, and so that was new. Came out great. It's always nice to see transformation, for the positive, especially for my female friends. It's always uplifting to feel, like nice about yourself. Not that you didn't already. I'm just saying it's always good, like a change, is what I mean. So yeah, let's get moving because I don't have that much battery on here, okay? Not sure what the message is going to be today. I don't really have any specific topics. I'm going to say this is a collective advice, maybe. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us about maybe some advice for the week. A good message for the week. How about that? That'd be good. Remember to like the video, share it if you want. Subscribe too if you can. That'd be nice. I'd like to grow. I'd like to see more subscribers and stuff in our community, okay? Drop a comment. Say hello. All right. Thanks so much for everybody that watches and from all around the globe, pretty much, okay? Let's clear the energy. All right, let's get moving. We're going to do a quick one, okay? I'm just going to do 3 cards for a message. Okay. I'm going to be picky about it. Let's do 3 because I don't have that much battery, and I hope my phone. I hope it lasts. Okay. Let's do my little cat gurus. Oh, put my little holder the wrong way. My little easel. Wrong way. Hope everybody's doing good. Did I say that? I hope so. Hope you have a good work week. I really do. Hope I do too. Oh my gosh. And we're going to do 1 for everybody. Oh, I hope everything lasts. Oh my gosh. Okay. Our crystal is almandine garnet. Almandine garnet. Probably shouldn't put those over there because I have a feeling I'm going to knock them all down when I'm trying to move stuff around. Cat Guru is the nuisance. Uh-oh. You can see it, nuisance. And, geez, Grimmelkin. Uh-oh, I hope maybe the message is how to deal with dodo birds. Little trolls. I've dealt with them before. A whole bunch of times. All right, let's get moving. Okay. We have the Hanging Man. We have Seven of Cups. And we have Five of Cups. Actually, the Hanging Man was upside down. I don't usually do that, but I'm going to go with it tonight. All right, let's see what happens. I don't usually do that, but let's try something different, right? Okay, give me a sec. Okay. The Hangman reversed. This is our message collective, okay? The Hangman reversed in tarot readings generally signifies a lack of progress or resistance to necessary change. It can indicate feeling stuck, making sacrifices that don't yield results, or struggling to adapt to new perspectives. It can also represent a period of stagnation where one is unwilling to let go of old ways of thinking or behaving. Okay, so basically, we need to make a change. We need to get out of an old mindset, all right? Okay, and then Seven of Cups. Still getting to know all the cards, and every time I do this, it helps me learn them, and it helps you learn them. I do the research for you, right? We learn together. Seven of Cups in tarot reading generally represents choices, illusions, and wishful thinking. It often suggests being overwhelmed by options or fantasizing about possibilities without taking concrete steps. So that kind of goes along with being stuck in your head. Okay. This card can also indicate a need to discern between genuine opportunities and fleeting temptations. Okay, so we need to not get tempted and not be stuck in our head by temptations and distractions. Okay. So far, Five of Cups. Five of Cups in tarot typically signifies loss, grief, and disappointment. Maybe we're stuck in our head over something that tempted us. That was a bad decision. We can't move forward, right? And we're grieving the loss and the disappointment of it, often stemming from focusing on what was lost rather than what remains. Yeah. It can represent a period of mourning, regret, or feeling stuck in sadness and disappointment. However, it also suggests that there is hope and potential for healing and moving forward even after experiencing loss. Exactly. Get out of your head. Okay. Been there long enough. I've been there too before. Over temptations and distractions that weren't right for you. All right. And it's time to try to stop focusing on the grief and loss of bad decisions, deception, hurts of any sort, okay? Because you do have hope and potential for healing and moving forward, okay? It just takes, if this wasn't reversed, it just takes hanging still for a minute, okay? This is hanging too long when it's reversed, all right? Sit still. It could take as long as it needs to for you, but just don't stay stuck there. Okay, get back out into the world, right? Feel the hurt. feel the loss, or if you're getting distracted by shiny objects, okay, usually not the best thing for us. Stuck in your head about that, stop, move forward, okay? Move forward. Cat Guru says, the nuisance. The cat grass is always greener on the other side. Going out is the new staying in, and vice versa. Exactly. Get out of your head about this past garbage and get out there on the streets and do something fun. Don't matter if you're by yourself. I go by myself all the time, and I literally had a fantastic weekend. I did. I took myself out to lunch today. I got lunch and a nice big piece of cake for dessert that I brought home, curled up in bed and ate after I had my lunch. At a cozy little restaurant nearby. I went to a new friends and chatted, made a little, something, something on the hustle, Uh, uh, yeah, went to a festival, uh, cleared my head. I had a nice lunch there, met somebody else. See, this is what happens when you get out on the town. The grass is greener. The grass is greener, not staying with some bozo, okay? Yeah, they probably chose the grass was greener somewhere else too. That's how you got in this hangman position to sit there and be stuck in your head, because they chose that green grass over there. Okay, so now it's your turn to choose the green grass. Only theirs probably wasn't greener. Yours is gonna be. Okay. Grimalkin said, stick to your vision, even if those around you can't see it. Correct, Grimalkin. Okay, that is right. Stick to your vision. Get out of your head. You have the opportunity to move forward now. You did this. You none of us want to go through pain. It's just a jump off point in a lesson. Okay, this is what happened here. This is the thing I don't want to repeat. Why did this happen? What inside of me? What traumas? What childhood wounds? What old relationship scars? What caused me to choose Bozo the clown to use and abuse me until they found some kitty grass, okay, went over there somewhere for their shiny thing, okay. What was it? What was my part in it? Why did I choose that person? And why did I attract that person? Right? Okay. So you don't have to be stuck. Stick to your new vision. Get out on the streets and have some fun. Okay, thank you. Good message. Collective. That's what we do. That's how we do over here in our little community. Now we have the almandine garnet. That's going to be our crystal. So you might be able to pick up a crystal, a garnet. Okay, let's see what the garnet tells us. I think I've gotten this one before. Garnet. I think we're going quicker tonight. Almandine garnet. This book is so beautiful. Anyway, let's pull the crystal, Larry. Okay. Almandine knows your storyline didn't start the day you came kicking and screaming into this world. No, it started so long ago that the stars have since shifted their course in the sky, and the dust of that day has hardened into stone. Your beginnings are carried in your blood, in the memory created by each DNA mutation and epigenetic tag. Blood is memory, not just your own, but of those who came before you. You can ride your own blood back to these distant knowings. But more than that, almandine will help you move and shift that memory, changing what gets carried forward. Sink into yourself, your past. Almondine whispers, I have a tale to tell. Use the waxy and wanting energy of a moon cycle to explore your own lineage. If you need to build your relationship with your lineage, begin at the new moon, which I think we just had, or we're going to have. I'm not positive. If you need to release the toxic history, start at the full moon. Okay. So building your relationship with your bloodline is the new moon. Releasing the toxic part of it starts at the full moon. You will do both. You will do both releasing and building no matter where you start in the moon cycle. Choose where you would like to begin, knowing the exercise. So, like I said about being in your head about you know, like I said, it could be relationships, it could be past, it could be childhood traumas, it could be a lot of things. It's just figuring out what led you up till now, what led you in and out of all the relationships, positives and negatives, learning, uh, really taking a look at your family background, and stop wearing rose-colored glasses because you're family. I know they're your family. I love them regardless, but I can tell you there's some real effed up crap in my family that goes way, way, way back, and I'm not gonna pretend that it's all, you know, shiny and great. It's like, no, it's not actually, and I'm really setting in with that here lately. And I'm not kidding myself about it anymore. Am I angry about some of it? Yes, but I understand that they're also humans and that what they're dealing with the same things generational. Okay, so you have to break it. You have to figure it out. You have to realize that all that plays in a part into all these toxic events that have happened into your life, and figure out how to stop them. And it takes taking off the rose-colored glasses and getting down to business and healing and being like openly admitting like this is the junk in my family bloodline that I don't want to repeat, and I don't want my grandchildren or my children or anyone else in the family coming after me to carry. Okay. Why can't you put the almondine directly into water? This is talking about the garnet. Almondine garnet contains aluminum that your body doesn't need. Also, this method allows you to use a garnet that is set in jewelry. So apparently it's better to use it in jewelry or away from your body. Don't try to drink it or anything like that, I suppose. I don't personally do that anyway, but I guess some people do. They make elixirs. Reflection. Lean into lineage. The support of lineage is powerful medicine. It helps you feel stable and supported in a world that can feel topsy-turvy. It gives you a sense of community when you're feeling alone. It allows you to tap into guides who can help you reclaim your wisest self and sense of spirit. When you ask for help from your past over loved ones and stuff, and your ancestors, they can help protect you. As you sink into your own ancient history, beginning to understand that it's not just a distant past, but it's notched and carved into your DNA. How might you honor and recognize these newly discovered parts of yourself? Think about what feels best for you. Honoring your lineage needn't be solemn. In Japan, the Obon Festival, a celebration of the ancestors, features drumming and circle dances. Can you create a bit of a ritual or movement that might put you into connection with your ancestors? Yeah, you can ask for help from your ancestors. I do. Usually when I say my prayers, I or ask for guidance from the most high God and ancestors, angels, past over loved ones. You can do that. You're never alone. You have guides and angels and the Most High and Mother Earth. You have a lot of things, a lot of different spiritual guides that you can ask, you can talk to any time of the day or night. It began in mystery and it will end in mystery, but what a savage and beautiful country lies in between. That's by Diane Ackerman, A Natural History of the Senses. Okay, so if you want to try to heal some stuff and try to learn maybe why you had to meet Bozo the clown. I shouldn't say that. I'm teasing, kind of, not really. They got you stuck in your head because they saw a shiny little toy in the kitty grass over there. Okay. It is now your turn to get out there, have some fun, find some shiny stuff of your own. And I don't mean having sex with people randomly. I don't agree with that. Your body is a pure vessel that you should keep clean and you should keep whole. And if you're jumping around from bed to bed, that is a huge way of picking up low vibrational attachments. I will talk about this over and over again. If you're sleeping around, you're going to pick up not only low vibration from that person, but from the 500 people they slept with before you. And if you don't think it's a thing, it's a thing. Okay? Don't do it. You don't want diseases, and you don't want you don't want dark attachments. Don't do it. Love and respect the person or people you choose to have intimate connections with. Something special and sacred and should not be done willy-nilly. Why do you think it takes so long of being stuck in your head once you lose that low vibrational connection? It's an attachment, even if it's energetic. Because that person didn't just come without attachments. They had their own before you. When you intimately connected with that person energetically, they probably hadn't gotten rid of some of that old attachment. It just went on to you energetically. Just my opinion. I'll tell you this much. I may be right or I may be wrong, but I know when I'm on my own, I don't feel horrible. I feel great. When I'm attached to something low vibrational, I feel horrible. So, all right, good message. Almondine garnet can help you get in touch with your bloodline and figure out where you need to heal, right? So we can break those cycles in our family bloodline so that the younger ones coming up can have a healed bloodline, or at least a step up vibrationally than what was in the past. Breaking generational curses. That's what they call it. I wouldn't call it a curse. I would call it traumas, probably. Okay. All right. That was good, right? Okay, collective. Get out of your head. Go have some fun. You're going to be okay. Take the time you need to heal. That is personal for you. But just know, you're working on a year in. Pull up those bootstraps, tie up those shoestrings, put on something cute or handsome. Get out of the house. You've been sitting too long. Okay. Talking to myself too. I've been getting out there and very much enjoying it. Okay. All right. So that's it for tonight. Okay. I can't really think of anything else. I'm gonna relax a little bit, take a shower, and get ready for a normal long work week until I can have adventures again. But it pays the bills, right? Yes, it does. Be blessed and thankful for that. Okay. even if it's not the perfect job, even if it's not the job you want, it's helping you financially to be able to go and enjoy yourself when you can, and even just get simple things that make you happy, whether it be a book, a card holder, a trinket, a candle. And it's not all about buying things, don't get me wrong. Let me not get in all the point of the story is work is important because you need to have money to be able to sustain yourself, your food, your roof over your head, and to be able to have some enjoyment. Okay, work hard,